So today I'm going to attempt a Primordial Chasm guide for the first clear, which is 50 floors. It's a standard unidentified items post-game dungeon, which means it's like the phase final puzzle, if you know Shiren 1. And let's see, kind of blanked out. I guess I'll just start, instead of like trying to describe the dungeon as a whole, I'll just start explaining little things as I go. So the first thing you can do, a little trick, is to swap inventory items with Gitan instead of picking it up normally and adding it to your wallet. What that does is it lets you throw the Gitan at enemies, which deals damage equal to 10% of the Gitan's value. And if we're lucky, we'll have a good use case for that in a little bit. But let's see if we can find some more items in the meantime. And you might notice that I'm finding some unidentified bracelets, but I'm not equipping them right away, just in case they're cursed. There's not too much risk at lower floors because Karakuroids come up, I think starting on 6F. So you can have them create a strip trap to unequip cursed bracelets if needed, but just to be safe right now I'm keeping them unequipped. And there's nothing too threatening on the first 2 floors, so I'm playing without paying too much attention. The floor range that really starts to matter early on is starting from the 3rd floor. Oh, blind trap. This is actually a nice thing if you get it early game and have some scrolls in your inventory, because you can select read to see if the scroll is a selection based scroll without having to consume the scroll. So both of the ones I had were not selection based, so I'll just leave them with the default names. Okay, onto the 3rd floor. And now from this floor, grass kids appear, which is a great opportunity to collect grass items for synthesis. So we're going to be hunting them as long as we have some food. And we just found a peach, so that's actually pretty nice. And an Onigiri. And pink kids aren't really useful. We need them to be grass kids so they drop a grass item. Oh, and yeah, blade bees. Just try to keep your HP topped up when you fight them, because the confusion stinger deals a lot of damage. And pit mammals are actually very nice for identifying stabs, because they're a pretty safe target in either case of unlucky staff or glorious staff if they level up or down. So let's see, I'll be using them to identify stabs in just a little bit. It was kind of bad placement because I don't want to be right next to them in a hallway. So, okay, here's one. There's a sproutant over there, but that's no big deal. So the first one, confused status, that means it's a mage staff. So I'll go ahead and name that. Oh, pinning staff. And it's good to identify staves early on, just in case you end up having to use an item. Like if you start on a bad floor or something, or like surrounded by enemies. And let's see, this had no effect, so it might be a balanced staff, I think, or ordinary staff. We'll just do that for now. A few more stabs. 2 damage, that should be a trap deletion staff. Oh, that was a knockback staff, it looks like. Nope, that's not a pit mammal. And since I want the grass drop from Grass Kid here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some Gitan. It has 28 HP, so I'm gonna have to throw 2 of them, but... There we go. Oh, clone status. Okay, so that's a clone staff. We can actually use that to level up a pit mammal and hunt a Gitan mammal. So let's go ahead and try to do that. Okay, so we have a cave mammal. I want to level it up one more time if we can. It's a little risky to go into a hallway here. So I could use a mage staff, but let's just try this. If we're lucky. And we were. So let's go ahead and do this. So now there's a Gitan mammal over here. This thing has 12 HP and direct attacks only deals 1 damage to it. But if you throw Gitan, it deals fixed damage, which cuts through that defensive barrier. So we can just one-shot it and level up. Because it's a level 4 monster, it grants a ton of experience points. And it also always drops 2000 Gitan as well. So it's just a juicy target all around. Okay, so that went as planned. And I could do it again, but I think one time is probably enough. I want to save some clone staff uses for later, if needed. I think I'll just go ahead and pick that up and store my inventory because we don't need to carry Gitan. I guess I could have saved it to ensure like Grass Kid, being able to hunt Grass Kids, but it's fine. So now we have 2 pots that are unidentified and have a capacity of 5. And one thing you have to be careful of with capacity 5 pots is that Synthesis pot always comes in a capacity of 5 in this game. So we don't want to waste that if we can help it. But on the other hand, mixers appear pretty early on, so it's not the end of the world if you like insert an item and it turns out to be a Synthesis pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a Burning Blade, and if I find another weapon I'll insert that. Yeah. try inserting this. I'm hoping for a preservation pot, which this is. Perfect. So I'll put the food in there, and clone staff, pinning staff. That's pretty good. Okay. And the spawn rate for grass kids are actually higher on the 4th and 5th floors, so if you're going to hunt them and have limited food, it's actually better to just rush to like the 4th or 5th floor to hunt them instead of lingering on the 3rd floor. So I do have some food, but not as much as I'd probably like, so I might go ahead and descend. Maybe one more. See if I can find one more and then descend. Doesn't look like it, so I'll just go ahead. And since we got lucky and gained super status, we might get the Tinkerer effect if we're lucky, but I'll explain it if we get it. And we do have 2 blue grasses right now in our inventory, but I'm not eating it right away to identify it, because if it's like a confusion grass or something and inflicts a status condition on us, we might lose super status. Not the end of the world, but if we can help it, it'd be nice to keep it, so. Another peach, some more food, that's nice. So I'll run around for a little while looking for grass kids, I think, because we have a decent amount of food now. There's one. That's a lot of bluegrass. I have a feeling it's going to be Onigiri soul since it's so common. Let's see if that's correct. Oh, it's a herb. So, herbs are pretty good too, I guess. Not that like you synthesize them or anything, but I'll just go ahead and eat them. Replenish some fullness and raise max HP. And free up inventory space. So yeah, the floor range 3F through 5F is just pretty much grass kid hunting if you want consistency. Unfortunately, we're not getting too lucky with spawns this time. Oh, hunger trap. There's one, finally. some lemon and purple grass that are overlapping. Still doing good on inventory space, so I'll just not use them for now. Oh. There's an herb. And the hunger messages can deactivate super status, but if we lose it, it's not that big of a deal, so I'm not going to eat like the large onigiri before I'm actually starving. Oh, there's a wind. And I'm going to go ahead and lose super status for now and deplete HP as I walk around a little bit to conserve fullness. Probably should have taken the peaches outside of the preservation pot so that they ripen a little bit, but oh well. And let's see, we have scrolls, let's just put those in. Yeah, we're level 20, so we pretty much defeat any monster on these floor ranges in one hit, so not a big deal to lose super status. I say that, and then it takes 2 hits to defeat a grass kid. I guess we can try eating grass. Heal, that's okay. Live grass, that's also okay. I'm kind of hoping for grasses like warp grass and dragon grass early game and sleepy grass so that they can be synthesized into your weapon. Heal grass is nice for like mid game and late game as healing items, but not so much early game. So yeah, more grass kid hunting. I guess I can identify the talismans too. It's a little risky. If it were like glorious talisman, but I do have a knockback staff, so I'm not too concerned. And if you place a grass item on the ground, the pink kids will come to you. So it's a nice way to get rid of them without having to chase them down into hallways. Oh, that was antidote grass. Unfortunately, we only dealt 27 damage, so we couldn't claim it for our own. Getting a lot of herbs. Orange, that's new. Yeah, that's new. Oh, 2 of them, that's nice. White, we do have an onigiri. I'll just eat that to make some space. Duplicate. Oh, stomach expander. That could be useful for mixers, but you could also just eat them. If you throw them at a mixer, they make it so that you can the mixer can eat 1 more item than normal. So it'd be able to eat 3 items instead of 2 after you throw the stomach expander at it. See if we can get 1 more grass kid before the wind blows, maybe. Doesn't look like it. Well, we don't have to rush like right away because the wind does blow a total of 4 times. So we can linger a little bit longer. Okay, let's just go ahead and advance to the next floor. So now we're in the floor range where I believe Karakuroids can spawn. Let's see, we don't need a trap deletion staff, I don't think. Oops. Okay, let's check for selection-based scrolls again. Oh, that's one. Panda. So I'll label it S1. And Sea Otter, that's another one. So S2. Okay. Oh, there's one. Okay, so now I'm hoping to find, or hoping to have Karakuroid create either a decay trap or a poison arrow trap. Strip trap is nice too, we can check the bracelets now. Oh yeah, and of course arrow traps. I should be doing this along the wall instead. And thankfully we have a strong shield, so we can tank the hits. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe if I shoot arrows here, oh. Well, there just happened to be a hallway here, so I don't think we can claim the iron arrows that we triggered with the trap. Okay, so yeah, let's check some bracelets now. Strength remain the same. Nothing notable seems to be happening. Let's try throwing a staff. Nope. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is either. Oh, that one's cursed. I don't like the sound of cursed items, so let's just unequip that. And we do have a spin trap here, so we can equip this and test for anti-confusion. This one was not, so we can add C to the name to indicate that we checked for confusion. Same for this one. Oh, here are the iron arrows. I guess we do get to collect some. If you can collect one iron arrow, you can synthesize the anti-metal rune with your weapon, so it's good to try to aim for at least one arrow if you can. That is a lot of enemies. And if we can get a hunger trap made. Actually, a strip trap I think should work too. Sorry, I'm thinking at the same time as like trying to talk, but it's not working too well. We would like some more arrow traps too. And since there's a guaranteed shop on the 10th floor, I'll go ahead and use an arrow against the Froggo to ensure we get a Giton bag. Okay. We're actually pretty low on food or fullness, so go ahead and eat that. Guess I don't need to keep that cursed bracelet. Oops, wrong direction. Actually, let's go ahead and swap this with the critical arrow. The idea is we can still sell the bracelet for some decent chunk of change if we bring it to the 10th floor. Ornate pot. So this, I'm not sure what this is, so I'll just insert the cursed bracelet. Might be an identify pot or, oh, a blessing pot. It's kind of rare. Yeah. But if we can find some revival grass or like other good items, we can insert them into the blessing pot to bless them. So that's nice. And now I'm going to try to showcase a technique called Onigiri Morph Factory. It's kind of a silly name, but to do that we need to level up this Onigiri baby. So I'll use the clone staff from earlier to do just that. Actually, I should have prepared items prior to doing this. Wasn't thinking, but still might be able to buy some time with the knockback staff. Throw all of the important items on the ground. Well, don't want to throw the pots. Still should have a few more uses left. There we go. And now if I can miss with the item throw while it's standing on a strip trap, I can have the trap activate underneath. So let's see if I can do that. Okay. That lowers its attack power and defense. So it makes it easier to tank the hits from this enemy. And I don't want to keep the mage staff. So let's do... And, oh yeah, so what this enemy does, Onigiri Morph, it turns items into Onigiri. So what I'd like to do is have it do exactly that. But this might be a little tough actually, because we're higher level, meaning our HP regen is slower. Oh, there's one. That's a good start. So like I said, I did this without proper preparation, so it's gonna be a little awkward, but we're managing. And ideally we want to reach 120 max fullness, and like maybe 5 or so large onigiri, just so we're good on food for a while. And 120 max fullness makes it easier to maintain super status because it lets you avoid the hunger messages and still eat large onigiri without them going to waste. Oh. And equipment is always safe because, oh wait, I picked that up without, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I accidentally picked up the iron arrows instead of stepping on top of them. So yeah. Not the best play, but we're getting the ideas across anyway, so that's all that matters, I think. And since we're at 16 out of 115 right now, I think I'll go ahead and eat this. And then eat a few more to raise max fullness to above 120. Kind of want to save these, but I guess I can eat them. One more. And pop tanks will be appearing in a little bit, so I'm putting the onigiri into pots so that they don't get turned into grilled onigiri, which replenish less fullness. Oops. I guess it wouldn't hurt to read one of the selection-based scrolls. Maybe it'll be an identify bracelet. Or identify scroll, so we can identify a bracelet. And that was not the case, but we freed up one slot so we can take all of our items now. So yeah, normally you'd want to place all of your important items down before you level up the Onigiri baby and do that whole Onigiri morph factory technique. And since we have a sleep trap here, I can check for alert bracelet. Oh, nice. So we can keep that equipped. And it'd be nice to get some arrows because we accidentally turned all of ours into Onigiri. It'd be nice if we had some rocks too. It's a little tedious, but we'll go ahead and... Oh, only got one arrow out of that trap. We do need at least one for the anti-metal rune, so it's worth picking up. We have a staff. Empathy. Nope. So maybe unlucky, or ordinary, or balance. Something like that. We do have a few more floors of Karakuroids, so we don't need to linger on this one and like until the fourth wind blows. So yeah, let's just go to the next floor. Tiger tossers do complicate things a little bit from the 7th floor, but not that big of a deal. And rocks are great because it lets us collect arrows more easily from traps. And this is orange grass, which is a duplicate, so let's go ahead and eat it. Upgrade seed. We do have a blessing pot, so we can bless the upgrade seed, one of them. And what that does is it makes it so that the Tinkerer status lasts the entire floor instead of just 100 turns, which makes it much easier to upgrade equipment or level up equipment. Aqua is a duplicate, so we can eat this. Probably should be saving them as healing items instead of eating all of them. But I do have heal grass and one Onigiri soul on hand still. Still haven't found a second weapon, so we don't know what this pot is. I guess we can go ahead and read. Oh. Let's see what this scroll is that's stuck to the ground. If it's a sanctuary scroll, that would be a little unfortunate, but... Oh, no it's not. It was an oil scroll. So... should have labeled it, or named it before I checked for oil scroll, but oh well. It's been a good, like, at least a year since I played Shiren 5, so I'm a little out of practice. Enraged, so that's an enraged talisman. So we do want some arrow traps if we can help it. So I'm going to bring this Karakuroid over to a bigger room. There's a decay trap. Oh, poison arrow. That's fine. We have a peach, so we can recover lost strength. I saw a staff. Yep, mage staff, okay. I think we can defeat it in one hit because we have super status. Not bad. 19 arrows. I'm gonna save the peach until after the Scorpions and Metaikon floors, which are around the 11th and 12th floor, I think. So in the meantime, need to make one more, or free up one more inventory spot. Sealed scroll. Another one. It's selection based. Okay. Oh, an accurate bracelet. That's actually really handy for this floor range. Let's go ahead and equip that, and then what you can do with an inaccurate bracelet is lure an enemy on top of a decay trap, and then throw an item to obtain rotten onigiri. So we're gonna go ahead and do that to get even more food than we already have. Although we are a little low on inventory space, so I might go ahead and sacrifice the scrolls that are sealed. They could be good ones, but food is guaranteed useful versus finding a way to purify scrolls. It's a bit of a gamble, so not the best movement here. I don't care too much about super status at the moment. More focused on getting food items. Oh wait, yeah, we do have 2 mage staffs here, so we can check if this is a synthesis pot. And since they combined into one item, it is a synthesis pot. And pop tanks appear from the 8th floor, so the next floor we get to grill all of these onigiri that we're collecting. Kind of running out of disposable items. I don't want to eat any of the grass items in case they're good synthesis ingredients. We could use synthesis pod as storage if we trust that mixers will spawn for us. I think I'll go ahead and do that actually. yeah, we're not going to be able to carry all these, but actually we could eat the large onigiri and switch to using grilled onigiri, I guess. I don't know if I like that idea. I'll just carry what I have and ignore the rest. Oops. Chance to collect more arrows. So yeah, early game, like, there are a lot of ways to obtain food items. So even if you don't get lucky with, even if you get unlucky with initial food drops, like you can kind of create your own luck. Oops. I guess that's the one that stole from us. It's running faster than, or it's moving at double speed. One arrow is probably not worth trying to figure out the inventory space for it. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess I can switch to Alert Bracelet because we're not farming enemies anymore. Oh yeah, mixers. So what do we have to synthesize? Anti-gaze. At this point, like, you want to focus on synthesizing items that are already identified instead of like gambling on grass, because that way you cut down on your inventory size. Because when you synthesize unidentified grass, like, it's not guaranteed that you'll actually free up any inventory space if it's not successful. Whereas if you do like identified items, like, you cut down on one slot each time. So I'll go ahead and do the shield. And since I'm at full HP, it's gonna hurt a little bit to get hit, but I'm gonna trade hits with it. that was a different bracelet. Thought it was the same one, but oh, and there's the pop tank. So all of our onigiri became grilled. Actually, this is pretty bad. If it levels up into a grandpa tank. So I'm going to retreat into a hallway. And I think I'm out of synthesis ingredients that are guaranteed. At least that are readily accessible. So I'll go ahead and try a grass. Along with my weapon. So that did not work, but since there was a prop tank nearby, I don't want to step down in toward the hallway. I want to retreat and wait for the pop tank to approach us. Assuming it's still there. Okay, I guess it's not. And since it couldn't be synthesized, it's probably safe to eat it. But I might not do that right away, because if it's an unlucky seed, like, we'd lose a few levels, which wouldn't be too good. Oops. Cream is new. Fujing. So we can go ahead and eat the grass, maybe? Well, let's see what the talisman is first. Swift. Okay, so it's a swift talisman. Not that important. And Curse Girl, she has pretty low HP, I think like 20. So we could trade hits, but I don't want my weapon or shield to be cursed right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and use arrows. Oh, Breeze Blade. Wow. That's very good. Let's just eat this grass then. Poison. That's fine, we still have the peach. Four slots. Let's go ahead and synthesize the Breeze Blade into the katana. So now we have tri-direction, which lets us attack in 3 directions, including around hallway corners and room entrances. It's a little risky to be running or using the dash action on these floors because of the Karakuroids that spawn. So I shouldn't be doing that actually. Onyx. Since we have iron arrows, there's no need to keep this copper cleaver on hand. Yeah. Actually, we could use it to test synthesis. So that might be good. If we can find another mixer. Another mage staff. And our shield leveled up, so we are up to 7 slots. That's quite a few rune slots. And like I said before, it's risky to be dashing in hallways because Karakuroids, but we're sitting pretty well with items and stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play sloppy a little bit. So I'll throw the copper cleaver and the grass item. So this was not a rune ingredient. Try again. Okay, that time it did synthesize. So let's see what it was. Anti-Cyclops. That's actually good to have in a second weapon, I think, because early on it's not as useful as like anti-drain or anti-floating. So this turned out well for us. Oh, there's a strip trap, so I can check some bracelets. Nothing seems to be happening. We do have a spin trap here. Oh, the arrow vanished, so that means it's a cannon arm bracelet. Okay. Another mixer, that's nice. Make sure our cannon arm bracelet is not equipped. think I'll go ahead and throw the katana this time instead of the sub-weapon. I'm gonna hope for anti-floating or anti-drain. Sedating. Oh, that's another good one. It puts enemies to sleep. So that was Sleepy Grass. And when items are successfully synthesized in Shiren 5, the ingredients are automatically identified, so Sleepy Grass, like if we find another one, it's going to be already identified for us. So let's try the other grass now. Enhancing. Okay, so that was cherry grass. Not that great. It's kind of a wasted slot in a weapon. A little bit better in a shield, but still kind of a wasted slot. And we only have 5 slots to work with a katana, so not ideal, but not the worst either. Might be able to get some more arrows. Not getting too lucky here. And I should mention the floor warp trap here. Like those can force you to skip the guaranteed shop on the 10th floor, so ideally you'd want to be checking for traps too. At least, like, at the very least, you should do it on the 10th floor. There's another mixer. Let's see what this was. Anti-drain, so we had an antidote grass. So our weapon's shaped up to be pretty nice. And since the wind started, let's go to the next floor. And we do have super status, so like I know for sure that we'd be able to one-shot the curse girl, but I don't want to risk missing a direct attack, so I went ahead and used an arrow there. And we do have one more slot remaining, but instead of synthesizing the anti-metal right away, I'm going to see if we can find something better before the end of the 10th floor. So I'm going to leave the last slot open for now. Okay, that was just bad playing on my part, but yeah, so our shield got cursed, and Karakuroids are not in the monster table anymore, so we don't have easy access to a strip trap. It's not the best timing. What I wanted to do was retreat into this room and then break the synthesis pot, and then synthesize the life grass into the shield for plus 20 max HP. But I don't think I can do that now. unless we find a strip trap on the floor. I could check one tile at a time, but don't really care to do that. The slow, safe method for it, so I'm just gonna run. We'll likely lose super status because of it too. Hunger. Rage trap. A lot of mixers, but nothing to synthesize at the moment. Shadow Bind. At least I don't think we have anything to synthesize. So yeah, no luck finding a strip trap on this floor. I guess I can do the copper cleaver and tin blade to see if there's any upgrade value. +5. I think that... Oh, okay, it was +3. Not bad. So yeah, not much to do. This floor I'm gonna be careful because of the floor warp trap, like I mentioned. I did think of that possibility too, but like we're sitting pretty nicely for healing items and fullness replenishing items, so I figured it wouldn't be the end of the world if I stepped on a floor warp trap. And if this is a ordinary staff, we can get anti-magic. So we can check for that, I guess. No. And since we have an alert bracelet, I can approach these without any risk. Here's the shop. Oh. Perception. Since we synthesized anti-cyclops, this is already identified for us. Actually, that's a pretty good one to have on this floor. I'll see if there's another one, in which case we can synthesize agile. There is an identify scroll, so we can go ahead and sell our bracelet to identify it, along with this pot, I guess. I would like to identify that bracelet too, but it's probably a Nonari bracelet since it was cursed. It's not that big of a deal. And before we spend the identify scroll, let's go ahead and see if we can find other items around the floor. Actually, life grass. No, HP plus 20 is not that good in a weapon. Because you want to save others, save rune slots for other seals or runes. So yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and defeat this for now. And since there's only one of these perception grasses, I'll eat that and hopefully we can find a strip trap. Hunger, cure monster, nope. I guess I don't really need a swift talisman. I was thinking I can create or synthesize a quick hitting rune if I found swift grass, but it's not actually not that good of a rune early game anyway, so. I guess since we have a lot of money, we'll go ahead and identify the clone staff to see how many uses we have left too. And whatever this staff is. Pinning staff might be worth identifying as well, but okay, sure, let's do it. So that was 5. 1 use left. Plating, that's nice. That was a balance. Oh, swiftgrass. So we could do quick hitting. Extraction. Oh, that's great. Mojo. Oh, Zen. So yeah, we have some pretty nice items here. Let's see. Do we need to synthesize anything? I don't think so. Burning Blade we don't need, so we can sell that. Preservation, huge Onigiri. Oh wait, plating scroll. We can use that to plate the shield. So I could either bless the plating scroll and read it on both the weapon and shield, or I could bless the extraction scroll and be able to bless 5 more items later. And use the plating scroll on just the shield. I think I'll do that. So that gets rid of the curse, which means we can synthesize the HP energizing to increase our max HP. We have a lot of slots left, so no reason not to, really. Don't need balance. Not really sure we need Mojo Bracelet, but just in case we find a curse trap, it's a pretty fun bracelet to have on hand. So I guess we'll look for some mixers next. Since we got the super status, swift action speed, I'm gonna go ahead and synthesize. I think blue life gas. And we do need to save some slots for like anti-fire. So I don't want to fill all of them up, but I think heal grass is okay as well. That's another 15 HP. And it's true that higher HP means that your higher max HP means the speed of regeneration slows down, but it also means that you get more out of items like heal grass and heal pot. So I like to increase it instead of keeping it low if given the option. So I think we have, 3 left. Plus 10 is a little low, so I think I'll just keep the Onigiri Soul as a healing item. And Cherry Grass is plus 3 defense, which isn't that notable. But I think I'll go ahead and synthesize it anyway. So yeah, 2 slots left. And 1 slot for a weapon. And since we have some inventory space, I'll see if I can buy useful items before heading out. What was this stuff again? Balance, okay. There. So yeah, we'll continue from here next time.